Hello and welcome back to GP Video Podcast by Nadia. So as you guys know that we have been talking about headache and its different kinds, especially migraines in our last few video podcasts. So we will be continuing to do that because I have actually found this very interesting website called headacheaustralia.org.au, and whatever is written here in the form of articles and all the description here is too good and too easy to explain, so we will be going through it once again. So what is headache? A headache is pain experienced in any part of your head. It is one of the most common symptoms experienced by humans and can occur for many different reasons. In fact, there are over 200 types of headaches recognized in the International Classification of Headache Disorders. Headache can feel very different depending on the cause of the pain. It can be a throbbing sensation, stabbing pain, or a dull ache. It could last minutes, hours, or even days. Learning about the difference between these types of pain can help you understand your headache type and improve your management strategies. So as I said that, and as the website explains, that headache is actually one of the most common symptoms that a human being can experience, and it can be of over 200 types. So learning about the nature of your headache and what kind of pain it is, then will give us the tool to effectively manage it. So what are the key facts? Headache can be primary, as I have been telling you in my last video podcast, that it can be either primary or secondary. So primary means occurring on its own, or secondary caused by another medical condition. The most common headache types are tension type headache, migraine, and cluster headache. So primary and secondary, and then primary has got three main types: tension type headaches, migraines, and cluster headache. Getting an accurate diagnosis is important because treatments differ depending on the type of headache. So why it is important for us to say whether it is a tension type headache or it is a cluster headache or it is a migraine? Because the treatments are all different. Headache can often be managed by avoiding triggers or taking the right medications, or if you really suffer from migraine, then there are preventative medications present which you can take on daily basis, so as to overall prevent the episodes of migraine from happening. Okay, so as I said that headache causes are divided into two categories, primary and secondary. A primary headache refers to any headache that occurs on its own without an underlying medical problem. They might be triggered by a lifestyle factor such as changes to your sleep or diet. Some examples include tension type headache or stress headache, migraine, and cluster headache. A secondary headache is any headache caused by an underlying medical condition. These types of headache can be treated by addressing the disease or injury that causes your head pain. Few examples include any of the brain tumors or any of the space occupying lesions in the head, sinus issues, eye problems, dental problems, infections, example, cold, flu, ear infections, blood vessel diseases, that is aneurysms, high blood pressure, head injuries, or side effects of medication. So, primary headache is something that occurs without any underlying medical condition, while the secondary headache is because of another medical condition. Sometimes it can be hard to tell if your headache is primary or secondary. For example, dehydration can trigger migraine attacks, but it can also cause a secondary headache that will go away once you drink enough water. See, this is very interesting. If you are unsure what is causing your headache, you should always consult your doctor. So symptoms and types of pain, there are lots of different ways to describe head pain. While a headache may sound simple, recognizing the qualities of your headache can help you understand your symptoms and help your doctor make a more accurate diagnosis. So how would you describe it? So what kind of pain it is? So in addition to the severity of the pain, it can have different qualities like throbbing or pounding sensation. A dull ache may feel like a band constricting your head, stabbing or burning pain, shooting pain. So this is the type of pain. Then what is the location? Is your pain one-sided or both-sided? Across your entire head, concentrated in a specific area such as your jaw, eye, nose, etc. timing. Did the headache start gradually or suddenly? How long did it last? Does it stop and start, or is it constant? How often do you experience headache? Other symptoms: is the headache accompanied by other symptoms including nausea, sensitivity to light, sensitivity to smell, sound, and irritated eyes? This list of symptoms is long. So again, if we are unsure, we need to consult our doctor or general practitioner. So as I said that again reiterating the fact whether if it's primary or secondary, and if it's primary, then whether it is tension or it is migraine or it is cluster. So tension type headache is one of the most common headache types. Almost everyone will experience a tension headache at some point in their life. The pain is typically felt on both sides of the head and causes a dull ache or tightening sensation in the head. Most of the time, the pain will be mild to moderate and lasts between 30 minutes and 7 days. These headaches can be caused by a number of triggers. As the name suggests, stress or tension is a major trigger. Other causes could be depression or emotional stress, such as being upset, crying, poor posture, bright, noisy environments, and long periods of reading. Tension type headache is often easy to manage with over-the-counter painkillers like Panadol, Nurofen. However, if you experience chronic tension headache, 15 or more days per month, it can significantly affect your daily life. And again, you need to speak to your GP about changing why are you stressed out? Why do you get these headaches so often? And what we need to do about it. So we'll talk more about all of this in my next podcast.